Here is another 2-minute video about calculating the slope. We started by taking a data table from a biology classroom. We then created a scatter plot of the data and a line of best fit. If you don't recall how to do these things, go back and look at the previous videos. The next step in a lot of the problems is to calculate the average plant height growth over a period of time. What I want to do is, using my line of best fit, find a couple places where it goes through the grid marks of the graph paper. I'm going to put a dot here at around 19 centimeters. And I see another spot right here at about 30 centimeters where the line of fit goes through the grid marks. Once again, using a ruler, I'm going to draw a little dashed line up my graph and do the same thing going across. I will warn you, some teachers don't like you to do this on their graph, so check to see what your teacher wants before you do it. Me, personally, I'm okay. You can see from my graph that the line went up from approximately 16 to 30. I may have said 19 earlier. So from that dot to the upper dot, it went up. I'm going to call that a rise of approximately 14 centimeters. That's how much the plant grew in this time frame. Likewise, when I look at my other axes, I'll see that that went from 3 days to 7 days. So that had a run of 4 days. So in 4 days, it went up by 14 centimeters. So what I want to know is the slope of my line. And what does that represent? Well, the slope is simply how much it went up, or the rise, divided by how much it went over, or the run. In this case, it went up by 14 centimeters over a 4-day time frame. So using a calculator or some good mental math, I can see that that equals 3.5 centimeters each day. And the units are important because the units are telling me the rate of change. In this example, centimeters per day. The last part of this graph that's important to note is my y-intercept. Don't usually need to point it out, but there's my y-intercept there. And what this indicates is the height of my plant at day 0. Or in other words, when I first started measuring it, it looks like it was 5 centimeters tall.